Online students, am I audible to you? Right, students. Now let's move to the further. I hope that we started with MySQL. In that MySQL, if you look at, we started almost introduction part. We entered into the programming also, and which is very easy, not a difficult. Even I just some documentation for you. MySQL view. See in that. MySQL is a collection of what? Databases. Collection of databases. And a database is a collection of tables. Table is a collection of records. So depositors, borrowers, employees are called what here? Table. Banking is called one database name. So university is called one database name there. And in the database name, any college, student, university info, these are all called what? Tables they are called. And along with that only we started the discussion also. And there we started with some steps development also said students. And here I just said we already done, but separate heading for the sake of the notes I wrote it MySQL. There is a part of it. Steps are written, same steps only. Instead of importing cx underscore Oracle, I am saying that MySQL dot connector module. Every Python program must get connection from database software. Every Python program must create an object of cursor, same previous. Execute that, and every Python program must process the result of the query. If you take it, DRL statement, if you take it, DRL, already you understood yesterday. There it is fetch one, fetch many, and fetch all. These are all called processing only now, processing only. Without using DRL also, if you go to DML operations, there we said cur.row count, we used it, and in exception format also we did. And then closing the connection is optional. You know that. So, come in, ma. Daily coming late, ma. You are daily coming late. Today is the last working day. Tomorrow onwards, not allowed. So, importing this model similar to the previous, and one thing is different. Connect is function is same. Connection URL is different. What it says, host name and a username, and then what? Password. PASSWD, password. And then password is available here, and we specified that description also similar to the previous only. And the cursor object same. And next is called what? Processing also same. And we started the coding also, students. And there already we discussed it. Connection object, connection test, we already did in the last session. Connection object, we got it. And moreover, after that, we started with a cursor object, connection test one with a IP address 127. This is a local host. I think this is called what? IP address. Okay. And cursor object also we created, students. Last class, cursor object also we created it. Cursor object created. Same as same Oracle only. But only thing is, these two things will change in every program. And let's go to once to MySQL environment once. I already told you, students, all apps, go to MySQL environment. There is a MySQL command line client. You can click on it. It is saying that go for increase your font 36, bold fonts. Try to get it. What is our password? I used it already. Root, and you'll be getting this. Fine. Now you know, students, and I want to go for once you enter into this, what should I see now? Let Japan kada. MySQL is a collection of what? So sitting like statues. What should I see? Database. So how do you see? Show database. Don't think that we said good evening and my job is over. Don't think like that. Show databases, semicolon. It shows the databases. Databases. Yes, see, yes, you need to give it. Semicolon is compulsory. So batch 9A, KVR, all called our own databases. Names we created it. Do you know how to create a database? So up to last class, we learned only how to create the cursor object only. Only cursor object only we discussed, I hope so. And today we are entering into how to create database. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will create. Write a Python program which will create database. Which will create a database on the name of. Which will create a database on the name of batch 6 p.m. Batch 6 p.m. Which will create a database batch 6 p.m. Batch 6 p.m. in MySQL. In MySQL. So how to create that? So let's start up. Like, let's start with students. PyCharm you want or Edit Plus? PyCharm. So go to PyCharm. Ma? What is that? Say. In our class, no need to fear. Don't fear when I am here. Why to fear? Say. What is that? Feeling hungry? Coconut water? Sugarcane juice? Badam milk? What do you want? Huh? Python? So, you won't ask anything, I know that, except Python, I know that. Okay. So what we create? Database. So let us close this now. Go to this place. Okay. I forget to ask you one thing. Sprite? Thumbs up? Huh? Last two I don't ask, because I am your well-wisher of your health also. So, are you following? Morning. And how students are these days? Different activities by themselves. 11 o'clock students, they are also seniors, which is about to complete on 6th of this next month. Two friends are there. They are very good students actually. Up to today's mind, they are very good students, sincere students. So today they came to the class. Of course, I am not saying wrong, but how they are smart. When you are smart, sir is more than the smart also, no? Because you are coming these days only, because I am in the student along with student from last 26 years. So when you start your birth, that time I started teaching. So what the students has done is, they came to the class and they sat in the class, and I thought that they brought one bottle. That is a Sprite bottle, that is. I thought that they actually, to my class, I have seen in other class, they used to bring even thumbs up also. Because thumbs up means they will easily find. That is a black in color or some color in color. Faculty will see, let it be. Even faculty also, if they give, they will take one sip also. That is association between them. But in our class, they don't make that dare. So they made some smart idea. They brought a big Sprite bottle. Big means not this much. Small only. Maybe I don't know that. Measurement also. It's like your water bottle only, like a normal water bottle. Like that only it is visible. Label also not there. I found that it is a Sprite. Even I used to take Sprite 10 years before. So now they brought it. And they sat. Then after that, when you take without labeling normal, Sprite will not look any dark in color, right? So they are sitting in that row. After half an hour is over, they are taking. Publicly. So he is taking and he giving to other person also. He is also taking. And when you take more, You will get some. I looked at them. Are they really taking water or something? I am a very careful observer. Are they really taking water or something? And one person is observing me. He's a dangerous guy, he will take. Even he's suppressing his gas also. Okay, first time suppressing. So all the days is not yours now. Some days are there, very faculty also. Second time I have seen. Third time unable to stop and taking that. And small bubbles also coming in the bottle. I made them stand up. Tell me really, is it water or Sprite? Looking at the face each other. And finally said, sir, don't mind, sir, it is Sprite. Because I'm not feeling well, that's why I brought it. Not feeling well, again taking that pesticides inside that. In thumbs up and all those things, pesticides are there. Pesticides. Pesticides means if you put to plants, they will grow. And such pesticides, if you keep it in your body, multi-organ failures will take place. Okay, when it enters inside, you'll feel, oh, very cool. But it's very dangerous. Okay, about the thumbs up, at the end, I will tell you one small story for you. And a scientific reason I will tell you why you should not drink. Why you should not drink, I will tell you. Last one small 2-minute story I will tell you because I don't want to spend on that more area. And finally, they came to me and said, sir, in stomach, some problems, sir. That's why I brought it. No problem. If you take again, it is a problem, I said. No issue. So shall we start the class? Any thumbs up, anything is there? Don't take out. Keep it in the bag only. Now come to the point. Now I'll start with what is that? Database creation. Shall we take this code now? Okay, first time I will write one small code. Later I will go for it. MySQL. Come on, what is this now? Database create example1.py. Example1.py. Follow students. Now I'm going to say I'll take up program for creating a database. Creating a database. What is the name of the database? Batch 6 p.m. I just want to go for it. Tell me, start that. Import MySQL dot connector. Is this module is already imported or not? Do you know how to configure it? So I just forget it. Please tell me. File, settings, choose your project name. Choose your project name, PDBC2, Python, interpreter, and plus is there, pip is there. When you click on plus, single click. When you click on pip, double click. Click on this plus, and it is opening the GitHub related kind of packages. There I need to type it. MySQL connector is in different color. It means it was installed it. MySQL connector -Python. It was also installed yesterday class. You know that, right? So this window, you close it. You close this window only. Don't close this window. And again, this window, you close it. And that means it was there was no error because yesterday was installed it. Okay. Shall we move forward? Okay. Now get the connection. How do I get the connection? And I will write it in terms of function. There is a good practice, right? Database create. Database create is my function name. There I will write it as usual. Try and accept also I'll write it. What is the exception mark? MySQL dot connector dot class name is same except dot what? Database error as what? DB. As DB. Print of what? Problem in MySQL DB. Problem in MySQL DB. Okay. Comma what? DB. I'll write it. Now I'm saying that I'll write the logic. Same as simple. MySQL dot connector dot what? Connect off host is equal to I will write it. Host is equal to 127.0.0.1. Don't buttify students because sometimes you need to write address of the machine where it is remote from you. That time you need to write that IP address. When you enter into the industry, in one of the machine you are executing Python program. In another machine, there is a database software is present. Database software is present. MySQL is installed in another machine, whose machine ID is 198.168.0.0.1. That IP address you need to write it here. You may ask a question, how can I find this IP address? Because your team members or team lead will give you the database source ID, they will give you. That source you need to write it over there. Since it in my machine, both of them are present in the same place. That's why I'm giving like that, comma. What next? User. So for your clarity purpose, I'll say what? User. What I am saying now? Root. So I say next password. PASSWD. PASSWD is equal to what? Come on, students. Root, I will write it. Root. So username is that. I say comma here. Username, password. After that, create the cursor object. Cursor object, I need to write it. CUR is equal to CON dot cursor of. CON dot cursor of. Cursor object is created. What next? Come on, query. Database creation is equal to DC is equal to, tell me, I told yesterday, create database name. So batch 6 p.m. Batch 6 p.m. Execute. CUR dot execute of DC. Execute of DC. So I say here, once it is executed successfully, I say database created successfully, and you need to verify. And before that, you try to verify, students. Already you shown that show databases. These are the things. Only 6 databases are available. Well, go to the place. Now I want to run my code. Function call you need to take now. Function call is compulsory. I'll write a main program, students. Main program I am going to take it. So my main program is like this. Try to run this. See carefully what is happening. Database created successfully. Go to that place. Watch, students, carefully. Show databases. What is happening now? Batch 6 p.m. is created. Created or not? Yes. If I start doing that once again, if I run my code again, you will get exception or not? Why? Already this was created. Please run this. You'll get exception. Problem in MySQL. Already told you here, students. Problem in MySQL DB. What is it? Already database already exists. You cannot create any new database. So that is called what exception? Database error only. In any database, when you are communicating, only module name will change, but database error remains same. That's why it is called what? Generic API. Generic API means function name same, library same. What is changing? Database only changing. Connect is same, cursor is same, execute is same. What is different? Module name is going to be different. A connection string is differing from one database to another database. Careful. So in the database creation, how to create, you understood? Now, let us go to that. I need to go to the database. What is the database name? Batch 6 p.m. How do you go to the database? Use yesterday's class. Batch 6 p.m. 6 p.m. semicolon. So it plugged to what? Batch 6 p.m. is in the use. Now I will go for what? Inside the database, what is present? Tables. How to see? Show tables. Show tables. Show tables. There are no tables at all. It is called what? Empty. There is no. So in the database, we need to create the table or not? Yes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will create employee table, which will create an employee table, with ENO comma ename, comma cell, and designation, as column names, as column names in MySQL, as column names in MySQL. Written. So now how do you write it? Actually, you should not take much time, students. You have to do very easily this code. So tell me, how do you do it? So let's go to that. So 1 minute, I'll clear it so that some space will come. So here I'll start. What is that now? New. Today's class is very simple. MySQL. What is this now? Table create example.py. Right. Take up. Now I will go for it. I hope I will take as the students. Don't take much time. Take it. Easily try to understand. Simple. What is this now? Table create. Table create. So I'm going to take it. Table create. This is also what I should say. Table create. So table create is my function name. Okay. In that, what is same? Connection is same. Cursor is same. Only table creation I will take it. TC. But one thing, students, okay, create the table. First you tell me the syntax. Same as previous only. Start. Create table. What is the table name? Employee of ENO. 1 minute. ENO, you are saying what? Number. That is a Oracle database data type. In Python, in MySQL, int you need to take. Int, which is quite easy to remember because Python is also int only. Comma. And moreover, primary key. I want to say primary key. Already you know primary key in our Oracle also. Same here also. I am writing here what? Primary key. What is the formula I told you for primary key? Unique plus not null is called primary key. Unique plus not null is called primary key. Following me? Right. ENO int primary key. Next, what I will do? ename. Ename I will take it. Ename. What is ename? Come on. Varchar2. Varchar2. Varchar. Varchar2 is in Oracle. Varchar in MySQL. Size is same. There I will write it same as that, not null. These are all not null. Primary key, unique, check constraint, foreign key constraint. These are all constraints in your Oracle level, SQL level actually. Varchar of 10 not null. Next what, students? Sal. Sal. Sal is called what, you know? There is real. Real. Real, if you take it, it's taken as a double data type. You can take even your Oracle related word also, float also you can take. Real, if I take it, it is taken internal as a double. Double is also one flavor of float only. So if it is your choice, I'll take real. Another example, I will take float. And also what here? Not null, comma. Next, what I will do? Come on. DSG. DSG is also called what? Varchar of what? 10. 10. Also what? Not null. Not null. Close this bracket. Double quotes. Close this bracket. Double quotes. A big statement. Are you following? So create a table name. If you want, you can observe it. Int primary key. Ename varchar 10 of not null. Sal real. I said this one. Everything is written. So this is the way. DC. I will write what here, you know, TC I said. TC I said. Okay. What is happening? Once it is executed successfully, what is happening? Table created. Table. Employee table created. Employee table created successfully. But one thing you remember, students, when I am creating table, definitely table is a part of what? A database. Where did you specify the database? Stand up, sleeping. Correct? No. Sleeping. Hurry. I'm seeing you and you are saying like that and saying that not sleeping. Sleeping or not? I want reality, student. Sleeping or not? Yes. That time only I looked into that. Sleeping now? Next time if you sleep, I will call on the dais. I'll sit you on the dais. They will look at you only. How you sleep, they will also learn now. Sit down. Now, see, if you sleep, if you look into the mobile, these are all not my job. You look into mobile, what is there? I will go on teaching. If you sleep, will I get anything? Some of the girls are watching mobile. I don't say anything to them. Let them see who is a loser. You are the loser. I don't say anything. Girls, I will not say anything to them. Boys means I will tell. You know the reason also. I told 3 days back one reason for you. Let the girls watch mobile. Because they have, when you go on watching mobile, you will also get one dangerous problem. I don't want to say that problem. Only for boys, I will tell you. That's why read well. Come to the point. Now I am saying, now I will say here, after writing the password, I'll say what here? Database is equal to extra column is coming. What is this now? Batch 6 p.m. Batch 6 p.m. You need to write when you are creating the table compulsory, you must specify what? Database name. Are you following me? Database name. After creating the database name, in the database name only it will create. Suppose if you don't specify the database name, it won't execute. Where every table should be a part of what? Batch 6 p.m. Every table must be a part of some database. You must write it. That I wrote it, which I created, and this table is going to create in this. Now try to run this code. So here already shown you, it is an empty. Now I am going to run this code. Run this code now. See here, what is happening? Employee table created successfully. Go to that place and say once again, show tables. What is created? Employee. Employee created. What I will do next? What I will do next? I'll see the data inside of it. One more table you create. Try to run once again. You'll get error. What is that error? Table employee already exists. Already exists. How do you see the description of that? See, DESC, employee, employee. See that I told double. Did you remember Sal is called what? Double. Real will take you what? Double. If I take it one more table, if I take it one more table called what here? Student. SNO. See students, primary key, yes name or just a name I said, not null. And I said just what? Marks. I just said marks. Marks I am taking what you know? Float I am taking. Float, only float. And DESC I am not writing it. Just try to remove that, students. Try to remove. Not null also try to remove. And I wrote it. Marks. Just a student table is creating now. Execute that. One more table I am going to do it. Student. Table created. Try to run it which database? Same database. In one database contains what? Multiple tables. Try to run it, students. What is happening? Student table created successfully. Go to that place. See that show tables. Student is there. DESC. DESC. What I am doing? Student. What is this now? Marks is called what? Float only. Marks is float only. Are you following? So this is comes under what? Table creation. What next? Altering if you want. Alteration if you want. You can do that altering also. How do you do that altering? You know already. Alter, table name. Modify option is there. Add option is also there. Right? One example I say. Another one you try to do it. Right? Write a Python program. Write a Python program which demonstrates adding a column to the table. Adding a column to the table in MySQL. Adding a column to the table in MySQL. adding a column to the table in MySQL. Look at students. I want to add student is there, for example, student number, name, varchar2, not null, marks. Like that, I'm having something. I want to add some column name called a college. College name, I want to add it. How many columns are there for student? Only 3. I want to add which column? 4th column also I want to add. College name I want to add. College name I want to add. So what is that now? So go to that place. I'll add the same program. Go to that. Try to add this. So I'm going to say Python here. MySQL. What is this now? Table, column name. Add column name. Table, add column name, example.py. So coming to this area, you try to get the previous one. I'll carry as it is. I'll add it here and I'll do the changes. See the change? What change is supposed to do? Tell me. Same place in the batch 6 p.m. I take it. Come on. Alter query. AQ is equal to, tell me, alter table student. Add or modify? Add. What is that adding? C name, college name of what? Varchar of what? 10. Of 10. You say that 10. So this is called what? Altering. Execute it. AQ. You say student table altered. Right? Altered. So done. I'm saying that table create, let it be table create with by altering something. Table student is altered. So try to run it and see that altered successfully. Go to back to the back end and see that DESC student. Is it column name added or not? Column name added. Following me? And I did not write any not null there. Normally I wrote it. You want to modify that column? To modify some changes, column sizes you want to modify? Go for what that time? Modify. That is very simple for you. Understood? Right. This is called what kind of operations? Create, alter, drop. These are all called what? DDL. Right? One more. Write a Python program. Which will remove a table. Which will remove a table from MySQL. Are you following me? Right. How to create a table? You know. How to alter, you know. How to drop also, you must know it. I hope you can do that. What change you will do? So just say, start. Same thing. Go to that MySQL drop. MySQL drop table example.py. So there I will take up. As it is, I will take. See students. As it is, I will take. I'll paste it here. Only query, I will change it. Query. Post, everything is same. I will take it. Drop query, I will take it. Tell me. Drop table name. What is the table name? Student. I'll take it student. And I will say DQ. Drop query. Student table dropped. Or removed successfully. So if such table is not there, if you try to drop it, you will get what? Table does not exist. So try to run it as usual, students. So try to remove that. Try to run this. So here, student table dropped. Go to the place. You try to say DESC student. Previously I got result. Now you are going to get what? table batch 6 p.m. dot student does not exist. You try to run once again here, you will get that exception. What is that exception? Unknown table batch 6 p.m. dot student. Same error, what you got it. It's an unknown, does not exist. So you are getting that in the form of what? Exception. That is related to what? Dropping the table, altering the table, creating the table, DDL operation successfully. Okay now? Next. Write down one more. After DDL is over, DDL operations are meant for what, students? DDL operations are meant for what? For structuring the table, resizing the columns, adding the columns, dropping the tables. These purpose we will go for what? DDL. Now we want to go for what? Operations on it. Inserting data, deleting data, all the type of operations. DML operations. I'll go for what? Insert, delete, and update. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will insert a record, in employee table, by accepting employee values from keyboard. So I hope students, you can do this. Can you do this? Right. So whether you will do it or not, I don't know. That's why no confidence on you. What I do is, I don't have any confidence on you. I will show you. In Oracle level we did now. What we did? Oracle record, insert example 1, insert example 2, insert example 3. 3 things, right? Gurtunda? Right. Insert example 1, fixed data. Insert example 2, dynamic data. Insert example 3, while loop. So this last part I will take it. Try to see. Once you see, it is a dynamically taking and going on adding the data. And employee number designation. After inserting, do you want to insert record? Do you want to insert another record like that? What I do is, I will take this data as it is. Because I only typed it. Again, typing takes a lot of time and nothing is fun in typing the same thing again. I go to this place and I'll write it. What I'm doing, new and Python file. What should I write it? MySQL, I say here, record insert example.py. And other examples I'm not carrying, students. Why I'm not carrying? Because you know one thing, they are all called what? Fixed input, only one time reading. Because of this, what can I do? I can go for recursively, I can do it. So now I'm going to take it. I'm going to give the file name. So take it, MySQL record insert. Here I will change my file name. MySQL record insert example.py. So there I will take it, MySQL dot connector, and this part I will get this connection as this. I don't want to take much time on this connection. I will write as this. Got it? That's all. Only connection, if I change it, everything is same. Cursor is same. And I'm taking employee number also, name also, salary also, designation also. And I'm preparing the insert query, insert into employee, same table name only. Values, percentage D for number, percentage S for name, salary, and designation also I'm taking. And how do you execute? Cursor.execute of IQ, percent of, format specifies. I'm passing this dynamic data. And once it is executed, since it is a DML operation, you have to do compulsory what? Commit. Already you know now? If I don't write commit, message only will be coming, but what cannot be shown? Data cannot be inserted. And here I said there cursor dot row count, I said cursor dot format of cursor dot row count. You know row count, right? These are all parts of our Oracle we did. After finishing one record, I am taking confirmation from the end user. Do you want to insert another record? If says yes, yes is not equal to no, false. That's why it is going to the while loop again. While true is there, it is repeated again. Again, I will get it what? Getting this now and inserting this data. I hope you are following me. And see students, one intelligent part you write it. One intelligent part you write it. This part is there now. If it is going to while true, what will happen? Again connection is getting. And I already told in the class, already said in the class, once this while loop is there, again getting the connection, what is the use of it? Already connection is there. What is the need of getting the connection? Waste of time or not? What I do is, if you are little intelligent programmer, what I do is, while true, okay, you do it. While true, you take care. Then, while true, everything is okay. But after the cursor is over, you do one thing. Connection is similar. Cursor is same. What do you do now? You write a while loop here. While what I am writing? True, you write it. While true, you write it. I hope you are following me. So say that you write like this. Where I written try, outer part of it. And inside the connection, after the connection is over, written it here. And a try block you take care, students. And this try block, it is available that. And this I will write it as what? MySQL dot connector dot database error. And I said to you, in this case, something is happening here. Try. Inside the try. Connection. So, while true, and here I am writing, here I will write it. Because all the statements I need to take care, students. I hope you understand this requirement. So after this finishing, you need to take care about this kind of statements. You need to get it here. Because this is performance is more than previous. So try to adjust it. Because you cannot do this type of coding. That's why I'm trying to show in the class. Try to get it. So commit is done. Here I am writing. Do you understand first of all why I wrote while loop inside the try? Why connection outside? Why connection outside? Because each and every time connection getting is what? Getting each and every connection is what? Is not that. And after that, try block is there. And a try block I will take this side. And this is for this try. And a value error is there, not on the top of it. Yeah, value error is coming inside of this. You can write one more try, I can write it. One more try, I can write it. Why try I am writing inside? For value error purpose. For value error purpose. So here I am writing except. Here I am writing except value error. So two tries I wrote it. One is outer try for database error. One more try is for what? Don't enter something like this. This is my example. I hope you understood. Understood, students? Now, coming to the point back, try to run this now. Start here. And before that, you see DESC, employee, select star from, what is this now? Employee. So there is no more data present inside. Try to run this. Say here, enter employee number 100. I say like this. Say the data called 1.2. Designation is called what? Author. So that one record employee inserted successfully in a table. Go to the place and select star from here. You got it like this. You say next yes. Number I am entering 1, 2, 3 ABC students. 1, 2, 3 ABC. What is happening? See that exception. That is an important. That's why try inside the while there is a try. These are all coding standards. So now I will say 200. Say some TR and say something like 2.1.4 and is called scientist. So I am writing something like this. So one more record is inserted successfully. So if you go and see that one more record is inserted successfully. So last and final yes. Now say 300 here and say DR and say author. So written. So what is happening? Salary place I wrote author. Still with blindly if you enter you are going to get this exception. 300 here and the name is called what DR and you say here 1.2 and say author here. So say that done and say no, you are coming out of it. And see this now, these are the 3 records are inserted. Are you able to follow? So this is called what? One important performance related code. Instead of getting the connection every time, get the connection how many times? One time before, and a while loop you repeat this acceptance every time. Understood? Right. Write down. Open the notes. Next. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will delete the record, from employee table, based on employee number, based on employee number. What change I will do? In the same place only I will do the change. Try to take students. I will take it. MySQL insert example. I will take delete example. I will take. So see that MySQL record delete. MySQL record delete example.py. So try to paste it. Got it. MySQL insert example. Take same thing as this. I'll try to do some small change, guys. So how to do this? Record delete. Only function I am doing the change. Connection same. While true, I am taking while true because I am repeatedly deleting the records. Cursor same. Accept the employee number from keyboard. Only employee number I will take it. So now I am take that employee number from there, prepare the query and dynamic values. Employee number I got it. What is this now? Delete query. Start here. What is the delete query here? Come on. Delete. I say delete from employee where ENO. And be careful. See check your column name and then write it. ENO is equal to %D. %D you write it. Execute. What I am writing now? DQ. Delete query. DQ. Percent of what? These are all these things not necessary. All these things are not necessary. Of ENO. I say like this. Following me? Cursor dot execute of DQ comma ENO. So you need not write this bracket also, students, because only one now can say. So that you need not to write it. Commit also. Once you commit it, I say one thing here, students. When you are going to record is inserted or not, I'll come to know here. If already you know cursor dot, what is this now? Row count greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, say that record is inserted, right? This record is inserted. One record is inserted, deleted. I say record deleted. Deleted. Because I wrote it already. Cursor dot what? Row count. Suppose if it is going to be called what? I say here false. Else I will write it. Else I will write it. Else. Else part I will write it. What is that else part I am writing? Tell me now. Print of employee number, employee record does not exist. Does not exist. Does not exist, I will say. Employee record does not exist, I will say. Does not exist. So print of this is written. Do you want to delete another record? So I am taking, do you want to delete another record? Yes. If it is yes, value error. Any number is entered, something wrong. Symbols for only employee number. Salary is not the case here. And take this function name. This is very simple. Today's class is very simple. So in OOPS, you will come across this database communication. In majority of the times, you will get it. So Sanskar is saying that 17th line dot is not necessary. 17th line dot is not necessary. 17th line dot is not necessary. Where is the 17th line? There dot not required in 17th line. Ma? Where? After this one, huh? Dot not necessary. So DQ. What is the DQ? So we'll go for it. We will run that. We'll run. He's saying something that I did not understand. Let us run this code. He's saying something I don't understand what he's saying. Enter the employee number. Go to the place and see this is my records. And enter something here. 450. 400 you say. Do you have 400 there? No. What is happening? Record does not exist. Do you want to delete that? Yes. 100 I will say. What is happening? One employee record deleted successfully in table. Deleted. Check it out whether it is deleted or not. So deleted or not. So coming to the point of it, you want to delete another record? You can say yes. Another record is called what? 200 you say. 200 one record is deleted. See that whether 200 is repeated, deleted or not. Deleted or not? Yes. Again you say yes. Say 200. Do you have 200? No. It will be getting what? Does not record. Exist. Say no. Finally got it. So Sanskar, my dear student, where are you? Please come out of it. So you have to practice it. That's all. Dot not necessary. All these things that are all wrong answers. Required everything. So this is called what? Deleting. Now I need to go for what? Updating. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will update employee name, which will update employee name, salary, and designation of employee table based on employee number. Based on employee number. So how do you do that? So insert example how you did. How do you did update? Like that I can do it. So here insert example, delete example. Delete example is there na? Employee delete example. How you did that example? Record delete. This example is there now. Same thing I will take it and I do the changes. What is this? What is this now? Observe it. I'm changing 3 columns here. 3 columns. Actually, I can give happily homework, but I don't have confidence on you because there is no time for you to watch mobiles only. What way you can do my homework? Because parents don't know that faculty is giving homeworks. If I'm a parent, I will look at your notes. If you go to home, I'll look at your notes, what your faculty taught today. At least I will ask you. Because the parents will have a lot of affection on you. They don't ask you. What you will do? You'll go on watching mobiles. So that's why. I'll tell you in the class, at least you will download the program, right? At least if you don't download, you are in the Google Drive, right? One day if you go to an interview, in interview one shock is given, either AC shock or DC shock is given, that day you will realize I have to learn Python. So that day you will remember that you will go to the coding. That day almost you forget. So why to have all those problems? That's why read daily, go to that. Start the flow. How you do? Record, update, record, update. I am going to take it. Function, I am going to take it. Come on fast. Enter, accept the employee number for updating the records. For what? Updating records. There I am taking delete from employee where employee number is equal to cursor dot execute of I am writing, but here I want to write it. Update. See students carefully. Update query I am taking. Update query I am taking. Here I am writing update employee set e-name. E-name or name? E-name. You need to pass that. E-name. Single quotes, percentage yes. Next is called what? Comma. What is this next one? Cell is equal to percentage of comma. DSC is equal to single quotes, percent yes, quotes, right? Done. This is about what? Query preparation. But I need to pass these values. What I should pass it here? UQ, update query, and I need to pass the data. And I forget one more also. What should I write? Where ENO is equal to percentage D. There I will say values. What I need to get it? First EMP name, comma what? EMP cell, EMP DSG, and ENO. So EMP NO, because I accepted. Now I need to accept employee name and all those things now. So EMP name, I need to get it. EMP name is equal to input of, what is this now? Enter employee name. Enter employee name. I will take next what? Salary also. EMP cell. I say here float of input of enter employee new salary. Okay. New salary. Date. Next I will take it one more. Designation also I will take it. EMP DSC I will take it. Employee designation I will take it. Designation. EMP DSC I will say. Or simply DSC I will say. So that all of them must done. So cursor dot execute of I will close this bracket. Are you following? All of the values are passed. Employee name, order, see the order of it. Percentages, percentage D, committed. If that is committed perfectly, greater than 0, updated. One record updated. If that is not that, if that record number is not there, you will get what? Does not exist. Do you want to update another record? You can say what update another record. Is equal to no, all these things you are writing. And MySQL.connector you are saying. And what is the function name? Record update. So I'll say here record update. You are saying that. Try to run this. Now, take care, students. Now go for this run. Here, say here, 100. 100 is not there. Employee name. What is that name? Employee name. Some Raj. Say salary is called 1.5. Designation is SC, which is not there. Which is not there. So what should I do next? Which is not there. Definitely not there. What should I do? Yes. I say next record is called what? 300. 300 I'll say. What is the next? Raj. Say something like 3.4 is SC. So got it. One record updated successfully in employee table. Check it out. Select star from that. It is changed completely. Following now, you can take another record also. If multiple records are there, you can change it. You have already seen it. So if you say yes, see that 300. Next is called a Sunscore. Sunscore. And say something like 1.2. And designation is called a trainer. Trainee is a trainee. Trainee is the trainee. One record updated. Sunscore. Writing like this. Are you following? Like this, you can go for updating. So no, it will be done like this. Understood, students? So easy. Once we learn one database and getting another databases are very simple. Okay. Next. Write down. Last example. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Why not writing? Pen is not there. His other friends are not having pen. Not there. You did not ask them. Why? You thought that they also don't have like that. Do you have pen? One more pen is there. Okay, okay, mom. Write down. So if pen is not there, you ask me. I'll give the pen. If you want, in my cabin, there are use and throw pens are there. When I was a student, I used to have at least 4 pens. And I never give to any student. My pen I don't give. Why? Why should I give the pen to them? If I give pen tomorrow, 2 students will come without pen. So don't give pen, don't give notes, don't give anything to anybody. Okay, now do it. You don't understand. Write a Python program which will read all the records of a table, which will read all the records of any table, which will read all the records of a table, which will read all the records of a table along with column names. Along with column names. Along with column names. Understood? Already we did now. How do you get the column names? By using selector. Mudhubabulo? By using selector. By using description. Yesterday I told you the main word cursor dot description. Using that you can get the column names. Okay, right. So I'll go to this place. Now I will write it. Look at that. A record selection I am going for. Go to the place. Now I am writing MySQL records selection. Records select. Select example.py. See that? I'll get this up to here. Same to same. I'll bring it everything. I'll paste it here. Here I am writing. What I do is, let me write the file name here once. MySQL record select example.py. So record selects. Records select. There I will write it. Same. I never write this while loop, need not to write. This everything I will remove. Up to here, take it off. and this function I will take it. Records, do what? Select. Records, select. Okay. What you will do? Tell me, students. Directly, cursor is equal to what? Con dot cursor of. Cursor of. Okay, next. Cursor dot execute of select star from employee. Select star from employee. Okay. Then I got cursor. It is executed. Yesterday one diagram also drawn now. Metadata, record area, all those things you know. Come on, get the data now. Quickly tell me how do you get it? For column in cursor dot description, say print of what? Come on. Column, I say here something like this, dot format of COL of what? 0, comma. What is this now? End is equal to \t. You know this? Print off like this. You know this? Well, print off like this. Print off like this. So 40, and at the end of it also, I'll say one. This is called what? Getting what? Column names. Getting column names. Column names it is. Getting the column names. Okay. Then after that, I will go for what next? Getting the records. Getting the records. How to get it? For records is equal to cor dot fetch all. Fetch all. Okay. Fetch all returns what? Fetch all will give you list of tuples of list. Tuples of, come on, for record in records. For record in records. Come on. For value in record. For value in where? Record. What is the type of record here? Tuple. What is the type of records here? Tuple of list. List kaadu agada. Tuples of list. I say there, print of what? Say here, dot format of what? Well, comma, end is equal to \t. End is equal to \t. Say something here, students. I say here, after this is over, print off, and after the for loop is over, I'll end this. Okay, students? I'll end this. I hope you are understanding. Fine. This is for column names. This is for what? Records. So I hope you are understanding. Go to the place. Exception also I will take care. I hope except also you know. So I hope you know. Anywhere else? Ma? 15th line. 15th line is print off. Okay. So try to write it. Right. Done. Okay. Indentation problem, that is. Try to run this. So I'll be getting only one record is there now. That's why. When you run this code once, insert code is there or not? You try to insert once. Try to run insert example once. Say run this example. Enter the employee number 200. Say some name is called what? Raj. Say some 1.2 and yes, C. Say yes. Say something like 300. Rajesh. Say something like 0.5 and admin. So like this, what happens? 300 is already there. 300 is already there. Okay. Try to run it. 300 something I entered. So 0.5, let me complete it. So this is again same problem. Say 400, say the same, 0.5 and say admin. So done, say no. So if we come back to that, multiple records are available here. You try to run the select example. You try to run this and do this. Current program only to run. Run this now. Got the data. Understand? Like that. You can enter the table name also. Can I change the table name? Percentage, yes, I wrote it. I will get it what here? T name is equal to, tell me, input of enter any table name. Enter any table name. That table name I will enter. Try to run it. You say student, you say student. Student, the table itself, what happens? You have an error in SQL statement. Check the manual that corresponds to MySQL server version. Right syntax uses. Select the table name. Percentage. Percent of what? Yes, T name. Percent of T name, correct. Say that student. So 6 PM back student table was not there. It's not there now. If at all you want to create a table, you can go for entering again. You have to go for running the table query. Database create. You go to the database create. Database table create, you go once. There it is, a table is there. You just try to run this code once. Run this code. Table create. Now come to select example. You try to run it. Run once. I will enter what? Student. That time it is coming only columns are there. There is no data present in that. Are you following, students? So DESC student, you say, DESC student, you say, you are having something like this data. If you want to insert into student, already you know this, 100, say taking here, writing like this, 1.2 I said, semicolon you say, query is okay. Select star from student, you say, one table is there. Select star from student. Take care. This is the data. Try to understand. You need to tell the answer. Try to run once again. Table name, student I am entering. Am I getting the data or not? But in Oracle time, not coming. In MySQL time, it is coming. That is, records are auto committed. Records are auto committed. In Oracle, it is manually need to commit it. Understood? And this example also I was shown as it is in a previous example also. You say employee now. You say employee now. And employee related column names completely coming. Understood? This is about what? MySQL related operations. Understood? So even in Oracle level also, even if we come to this place, if I look into index, the complete index, what is available, I explained with what? Oracle as well as with what? MySQL completely. Now I'll give you some small case study and you need to do it after going to home. Okay, write down. Write a Python program which will implement the following. Which will implement the following. Which will implement the following. If you do it, it is best for you. If you don't implement, we can't do anything else. If you do it, it is best for you. So I'm saying that here I'm writing employee information system. Employee information system. Okay, this is my title of the thing. Right. New employee. New employee means, what do you mean by that? If an employee is newly joined, what he will do? Which operation? Which operation? Insert. Insert operation, right? You are taking the details about the new employee joining. What you will do? Need to insert or not? Insert. Second one is called what? View employee. View employee. What do you mean by that? Viewing means what? Select. Select based on what? Employee number. View all employees. View all employees. What is that? View all employees is called what? Huh? Selecting all. That is without condition. Second one with condition. Third one without condition. Fourth one, remove employee. Remove employee. That is employee is resigned. And that information nowhere else available. What is it? Delete. Update employee. Update employee information. Update employee information. What is it? Update operation. That's all. Sixth is called what? Exit. Sixth is called exit. It is a menu driven application. You need to do it. I hope you will do it. This is one thing. Okay now? Now. Random module explain now. Explain random module. Explain. Even if you don't remember, I remembered it is explained. Now I will go to one more case study. One more example I will take up. So one more example. Go to that. Now I am saying, if you do it, this one, you are really talented. You are already talented, but outside. But in the subject talented or not, I want to take it. Take your time, 2 to 3 days, take it and try to implement it. So I'm going to take up here ATM operations. ATM operations. Already I told you exceptions related in my class. Almost a piece of code is explained, but you are going to deal with what? Database. So create an account. Create an account. Create an account. Next, second one is something like, deposit. Deposit. Third one is withdraw. Something, withdraw. And fourth one is balance inquiry. Balance inquiry. And fifth one is pin change. Pin change. And the sixth one is funds transfer. Funds transfer. Transferring the amount from one database to what? Another one account to another account. Update only. From one account you will detect, another account you will add it. Now seventh one is exit. Seventh one is exit. After seeing this database, you need to take one table for that. What is the table you are taking? Customer, account number you will take, customer name, balance you will take, PIN you will take. Those are the columns required. And if you do these two examples, you are really worth candidate in Python. The same case studies, after whoops introducing, you will do the same thing once again for your practicing purpose. So this studies you try to practice, students. This is called Python database communication is finished. And tomorrow class, I am going to introduce the most important topic. Most important topic. Prashanti, you need to do it, ma. You need to do that. I gave you as a homework because they are all called what? Insert, delete related operations only. Most important is going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow class, that is called what? Oops. So your oops was already oops. You know that. I need not to tell you especially. Nobody is having oops. They are already oops. And I am going to explain these oops 10 days. And tomorrow I am going to give you the oops main topic I am going to start. So Saturday, going to underground action plan executing, and a Sunday rest, Monday tired with the rest and all. If you come happily Tuesday, you will be whoops from the subject. So tomorrow, most important, don't miss the whoops concept on Saturday. So I'm going to start on where? Saturday. Are you able to follow now? No. So tomorrow class will go for whoops topic. Don't miss the topic, because tomorrow I'm going to give you almost one important point note concept I'm going to discuss. If you come on Monday without attending tomorrow, Monday you cannot understand. 100% you cannot understand. That much important concept tomorrow is. Right. Thank you. All the best.